The following is a live presentation of Retro Sports Network, home of the champions of the past, present, and or future. Well, before we go to Los Angeles and Miami at the Orange Bowl, let's go through the rest of Week 14 for you in the NFL. Cincinnati goes to 7-7. They win on the road in Cleveland, 26-17. Chris Collinsworth, 6 catches, 135, including a 60-yard touchdown pass from Kenny Anderson to open the scoring. Cleveland would tie the game on an Paul McDonald pass to Brennan from 14 yards at the end of the first quarter. That was it. Cincy would lead eventually 20-7 at the half. Cleveland really just got it to within a touchdown in the fourth quarter, McDonald to Harris, but the Bengals go to 7-7. Really won't matter for them. Cleveland falls to 6-7-1. Curtis Dickey for Indianapolis, 31 carries, 115, and an 11-yard touchdown run. Colts go to 6-8. Buffalo 1-13. They win 14-3. Dickey also 2 catches for 21 yards. Dallas keeps their faint playoff hopes alive. Gary Hogaboom, 13 for 23, 202, and 2 scores, 1 to Hill and 1 to Renfro to make it 14-6 in the third quarter. Dallas 7-7, Philadelphia 6-8. In fact, I don't think Dallas, well, mathematically they have a chance, but it's really, really tough. The game you saw the other day, the Jets upset the Giants 19-7. Phil Simms 15-21 for the Giants, 257 yards, 2 runs for 25 yards. Jets as an absolute snoozer, 2 touchdown passes from Ken O'Brien. They'd have to wonder what might have been rather if the Jets had used O'Brien all year as opposed to Pat Ryan. New England's playoff hopes are now hanging by a thread. The Cardinals beat him 20-10. Stump Mitchell, 23 carries, 108 yards, 2 scores, 3 catches for 100. Mitchell tied the game in the second with a 14-yard run to make it 7-7 after the extra point. And in the third, he made it 20-7 when he hit a 1-yard run, an ST plunge. The Patriots cut to the 10. The Patriots are now in danger of missing the playoffs. San Francisco beat Atlanta 27-3. Wendell Tyler, usually when I don't play him is when they play well, 28 carries, 142 yards, and a 1-yard run and a 6-yard run for touchdowns. Atlanta was never in it. San Francisco still looking at a wild card at 9-5. Washington 10-4 beats Minnesota 41-24. Warm up the bus. John Riggins, 31 carries, 138 yards, and touchdown runs of 3, 1, and 3, respectively. Minnesota actually was ahead in the third quarter, 24-21 on a Jan Stenerud field goal before Riggo put him ahead, and Vernon Dean slammed the door with a 29-yard pick 6 to make it 41-24. Denver goes to 9-5. Samuel Winder, 28 carries, 127 yards, 4 catches for 20. Denver wins 31-14, including a Tom Jackson 95-yard fumble recovery to go up 7-0. Kansas City got a couple late touchdowns. Denver pretty much led that one all the way. Pittsburgh is going to go to the playoffs. They beat Houston 42-24. The Steelers are now 9-5. Houston, maybe the Astros can do something. I don't know. Or maybe the Rockets. Frank Pollard for Pittsburgh, 21 carries, 118 yards, including a 14-yard scamper to make it 35-17 in the fourth quarter. He also caught 3 passes, 2 of them for scores, for 29 yards total. David Woodley playing well in Mark Malone's absence. Green Bay still in first place in the NFC Central. Eddie Lee Ivory rushing for 10 in 54 and 2 scores. He started the scoring with a 2-yard score in the opening minute and closed it with 1:49 to go, a 10-yard touchdown run. Also had 2 catches for 15 yards. 34-14 the final. Detroit and Seattle. Seattle goes to 11-3. I don't know how the heck they're doing this. See, Dave Craig, 24 for 34, 294 yards, 3 scores, and a pick. 71 to Turner to start the scoring. A 12-yard touchdown pass to Largent at the end of the first half to make it 17-3. And a 12-yard to Charlie Young, the tight end, with 5:54 to go to make it 27-10. Walter Peyton had a big day against San Diego. Chicago beats the Chargers 27-17. They stay within a game of Green Bay. Peyton 28 for 108 and 5 catches for 83. That was a field goal fest in the first half. 6-3, and then Thomas and Suey with short little touchdown runs for Chicago made it 20-3. Ed Luther, by the way, getting in that game for San Diego. A 9-yard pass to Charlie Joyner to make it 20-10, and that would be pretty much all for San Diego. Now, San Francisco fans are happy about this score, although New Orleans is still creeping up as a playoff team. But the number to look here, well, you can't see it, so I'll read it to you. A record was set in this game. Eric Dickerson is now on pace to shatter 2,000 yards because he ran the ball 44 times for 332 yards. That is an NFL record. That may never be broken. I think Flipper Anderson had, 309 yards receiving? But Eric Dickerson runs for 332 yards, including a 5-yard touchdown run in the second quarter to make it 17-0, and then a 13-yard run in the fourth quarter to make it 24-13. But the Rams defense choked it away. Richard Todd, a 19-yard pass to Lindsey Scott with 9:27 to go, made it 24-20. And then the growth with 3:37 to go. New Orleans goes to 8-6. Los Angeles goes to 10-4. The Rams could have clinched the division, I think, with a win. Although now it's one game lead with 2 games to go, and these two teams play in 2 weeks or 3 weeks because next week is Boxing Day and we're not doing anything. Rushing yards leaders: Eric Dickerson with that 332-yard effort now has 1,800 on the year. Walter Payton 16-16. Dan Marino, who you're about to see in a minute, 42-86 on the year. He still has an outside shot of 5,000. Let's see what he does with the Raiders. He has 40 touchdown passes and a quarterback rating of 116.8. Standings: NFC East, Washington, a 2-game lead over the Giants. Giants' next loss or Washington's next win gives the Redskins the division title. The Giants still within a shout in the wild card, but they're going to need help. Dallas will need some help. Philadelphia and St. Louis, it's golf season. Green Bay leads Chicago by 1 game in the NFC Central. Green Bay 10-4, Chicago 9-5. In the West, it'll be LA at 10-4, San Francisco 9-5, New Orleans 8-6. They would need some help, but Lord knows it could possibly happen for them. Atlanta falls to 4-10. In the East, Miami, they haven't clinched the number 1 seed. It'll be either them or Seattle, but they have won the AFC East. They have a 3-game lead over the Patriots. In the Central, Pittsburgh has clinched a tie for the division. They probably have won it because I know they beat Cincinnati at least once. Cincinnati at 7-7. They are probably not going to be a wild card team. And in the West, you're going to see Denver and the Raiders. Denver goes to 9-5. Seattle 11-3. Seattle has clinched a tie for the division. The Raiders, if they beat Miami, will be tied with Denver at 9-5. If Miami beats the Raiders, then Denver would host a wild card game, and we would look to see whether it would be New England and the Raiders. And so with all that, Retro Sports Network presents NFL Replay 1984. On a rainy day, a monsoon day at the Orange Bowl, Retro Sports Network presents NFL Replay 84 Week 14. Today from the Orange Bowl, as I said, it's the LA Raiders and the Miami Dolphins. And today's game is brought to you by DigitalDice.com, the best darn podcast on the web. for your sports simulation and replay needs. Find us today on Spotify, Speaker, iTunes, or wherever else fine podcasts are listed. Well, we got on a snowy day here in Vermont, it'll be Dan Marino versus Jim Plunkett. How about that? With the Dolphins favored by 5. So, Miami 11-2. The Raiders are 8-5. Miami has won the AFC East. They must, if they win this game, they'll have a 1-game lead over Seattle as the number 1 seed in the AFC. The Raiders, if they win this, they are a quote-unquote playoff team. In probability, they and Denver are both 9-5. So a good one for you, and it's Jim Plunkett for the Raiders and not Mark Wilson. So, without any further ado, Marcus Allen will break 1,000 yards today. He needs 20 to get there. And Malcolm Barnwell with a good day for the Raiders could be a 1,000-yard receiver. For Miami, Duper is already over 1,000 yards. Nat Moore is the other wide receiver, so there must be some injuries. Dan Marino having a magnificent year, one of the all-time best years ever. But the Raiders secondary is good. Haynes and McElroy both have over 5 interceptions. But Miami can run pass rush as well. So with all that, let's get to it, shall we? The toss of the coin has been won by Miami, and they will take the ball first. So Walker, Kozlowski, and Heflin for Miami. As the Raiders get set, they are in their white here at the Orange Bowl. How you doing, Buckshot Kid? Been a while since I've seen you. Hope you are well. So, Raiders in white, Miami in teal. And the kick is taken at the 3 by Walker to the 10, 20. He's hit at the 23 by Ackerman. And that's where Miami will start. Dan Marino is having a year of years. I'm doing well, thanks. He has completed 66.7% of his passes, 4,286 yards, 40 touchdown passes, 11 interceptions. Always good to swallow your own spit. And it's been sacked 14 times. Pete Johnson is one running back, 90 carries, 321 yards. Tony Nathan, the primary back, but he can catch as well. 50 catches, 114 runs. Nat Moore gets the call today as a split end. And Mark Duper is the primary wide receiver with 1,184 yards. Dan Johnson, the tight end, with a good day today. He could go over 500. Tony Nathan, trap right, first play from scrimmage from Marino. Nathan in the rain trots out to the 25. That's a gain of 2. Roy Foster, the left tackle for Miami, as we introduce the line. Ed Newman, not of NBC News, is the left guard. Dwight Stevenson, the all-world center. Newman and Stevenson are tremendous on the line. Ronnie Lee smells good as the right guard. And John Giesler is the right tackle. So Lee is in for someone. But that rest of that line is just fantastic. Duper on a medium slant. Marino back to throw. Rolls around. Goes long. Duper has it at midfield. And that's a gain of 28. He beats Lester Hayes on the pass. Raiders blitz. Marino last week against the Jets. 26 for 38 for 317. And 6, that's what I said, 6 touchdowns. Raiders play at 4-3. Lyle Alexander, the left defensive end. Bill Pickell is the nose tackle. Howie Long is the right defensive end. Rod Martin, the left outside linebacker. Jack Squirick, I know some of you will shudder at that, is the left inside linebacker. Matt Millen has 2 sacks on the year. He's the right inside linebacker. And Jeff Barnes is the right outside linebacker. The corners are Lester Hayes and Mike Haynes, who has 8 interceptions, including 2 pick sixes. Van McElroy has 6 interceptions. He's the strong safety. And Mike Davis is the free safety. He has 2 interceptions as well. Pete Johnson on a trap left, 1st and 10 from the 47 of the Raiders. And Johnson gets a gain of 2 before Mike Davis brings him down. Woody Bennett comes in the game as the other running back. 2nd and 8 for Marino and company on a hot, rainy, sticky day in Miami. Pouring rain, 76 degrees, and what little wind is behind Miami in this first quarter at about 5 miles an hour. Nat Moore on a short hitch. Marino to throw. Moore's got it, first down. He had 7 catches last week against the Jets for 122 yards and 3 scores. Gain of 9, 1st and 10 at the Raider 36. Nathan will try a sweep to the near side on 1st and 10. And he gets to the line of scrimmage, and Howie Long said not a penny more. So 2nd and 10 for the Dolphins on the Raider 36. So he said here in Vermont, it snowed overnight. We got about 4 inches here in the city, and from what I've read elsewhere, out in the countryside and the mountains, got at least 6. Nathan in the flat. He'll work the far side. Marino throws, and it's dropped. Tony Nathan dropped it. It'll be 3rd and 10. So, Jimmy Cefalo is the 3rd receiver. He's at the bottom of your screen with Nat Moore. Mark Clayton is hurt, I think. No. So why isn't he available? So Clayton, the 3rd receiver, why would they do that? That makes no sense. 3rd down and 10 for Miami. Marino out of the gun. Nathan to block. Medium cross to Nat Moore. Marino rolls around, waits, throws. Moore's got it. 20, 10, touchdown Miami. What a play for Nat Moore. He's got 2 catches on the day for 45 yards and a score already. In Miami, that's a quick strike. 7 plays, 77 yards. And it's 6-0 Miami. So Moore's 9th catch of the year for a touchdown, and Marino's 41st touchdown pass. Here comes the extra point. Von Schaman makes it, and it's 7-0 Miami. So not the start the Raiders needed. It'll be Doki Williams, Cleo Montgomery, and Willis back deep to return for L.A. And that kick will be taken, well, it's going to go right through the end zone. So Von Schaman with a boomer. 11:55 to go in the first quarter. It's 7-0 Miami. And so here is Jim Plunkett. Mark Wilson has started most of the year. Plunkett 50 for 94, 53% of his passes, 3 touchdowns and 4 interceptions. A quarterback rating of 70.1, and he's been sacked 5 times. Marcus Allen needs 20 yards to be a 1,000-yard runner in 84. Also has made 62 catches out of the backfield for 744 yards. Frank Hawkins is the other setback, 110 carries for 374. Malcolm Barnwell, 45 catches for 855. He's the flanker. Cliff Branch, the split end, 32 and 597. And Todd Christensen having an all-pro year, 51 catches for 629 yards. Allen, trap right, 1st and 10. Handoff from Plunkett in the pouring rain. And Allen is hit for a 3-yard gain. 2nd and 7 for the Raiders on their own 23. Allen in the flat. Goes to the near side, and Plunkett is sacked for a loss of 5. Doug Betters, you bet, or Grizzly Adams. He now has 13 sacks on the year. So Miami plays. Oh, let's meet the Raiders line, shall we? Henry Lawrence, the left tackle. Charlie Hanna is the left guard. Dave Dalby at center. Kurt Marsh, the right guard. And Bruce Davis, the right tackle. 3 wide, Dokie Williams up top with Barnwell. Branch on a medium slant. Plunkett throws. Branch has got it. 1st down over the 30. A gain of 16. Plunkett against the Colts last week. 358 yards, 21 for 35, 2 interceptions and 3 touchdowns. Miami plays a 3-4. Doug Betters, who now has 13 sacks on the year, kind of looks like a cross between Grizzly Adams and Andy Gibb there. Bob Baumhauer with 5 sacks, the nose tackle. And Charles Benson, the right end, with 3 sacks. Jackie Shipp, the left outside linebacker. Mark Brown, the middle linebacker. A.J. Dewey is the other linebacker. 3 sacks on the year. William Judson is one corner. He has 2 interceptions. Charles Bowser is going to be the other outside linebacker. Glenn Blackwood is the strong safety with 2 interceptions. Paul Langford, my goodness, is the another strong safety. And Lyle Blackwood playing a defensive back. Yeah, the NFL on Sunday, I know, revolutionary for sure. Allen sweeps it near side. Plunkett stays with the play. And Marcus over the 35. He's hit by Bowser at the 37, 2nd and 7. First quarter, Miami. Quick strike, pouring rain, 76 degrees here at the Orange Bowl. Barnwell. Medium cross on 2nd down. Plunkett waits, throws. Barnwell has it, the Miami 40, 30, 20, touchdown, L.A. 1 catch, 63 yards, his longest of the year, and the Raiders strike pretty gosh darn fast. How about 5 plays, 80 yards in 3 minutes? So Plunkett, he beat the corner by a good 3 yards, and it was just off to the races. So barring to tie the ball game, he does. 8:55 to go in the first quarter. It's the Raiders 7, the Dolphins 7. And already I'm having special team issues here. Walker and Kozlowski are back. Walker from the 1 to the 10, and he's hit after a return of 9. We're going to have a chat at the half, gang. And you're seeing the primary reason why. First and 10 for the Dolphins. 8:51 to go, first quarter. 7-7 the score. Duper and Clayton, the wide receivers. Nathan and Johnson in the backfield. Nathan on a short flat. Marino from his 10 goes to the far side and leads. And Clayton's hurt. And so Mark Clayton hurt his knee. Well, so much for that. And Nat Moore is back in the game. So 2nd and 10 for Miami. 8:48. Clock stopped. Ball on their own 10. Bennett in the backfield with Nathan. Woody, off tackle right. Hand off from Marino, and Bennett is stood up at the 11 by Mike Haynes. So 3rd and 9 for Miami. Cephalo, the third receiver, he's at the bottom of your screen with Nat Moore. Moore on a medium out. He already has a touchdown. Marino waits, throws to the far side. Flag is down.
Pass interference, defense. Number 37,
and Hayes, Mr. Stickham, got there too early, and that's a 14-yard penalty. So Miami 1st and 10 at their own 25. Carter and Bennett in the backfield. Joe Carter, 1st and 10, 25, and he is hit by Jack Squirick for a gain of 2. It'll be 2nd and 8 for the Dolphins. Ow. So what will Marino call? Duper on a medium slant is the call. Marino blitzed and sacked by Bill Pickle, or Pickell, for a loss of 6. 3rd down and 14 from the Miami 21. So they'll go 3 wide here. Marino out of the gun. Duper, Moore, and Cephalo, the running back, or the wide receivers. Nathan in the backfield. Marino wants Cephalo on a medium out. Watch the near side. Marino to throw. He checks down to Cephalo, and Jimmy gets a gain of 15, and that is a fresh set. So 1st and 10 for Miami. 6:33 to go. Carter and Bennett in the backfield. And Miami converts. Marino opening at 4 for 6 for 88 yards and a score. Bennett will sweep it out of the gun because I forgot to change it to the far side. Woody over the 35. Hit by Rod Martin at the 40. And that is a gain of 4. Put Marino back under center. 2nd and 6 for the Dolphins. 6:25 clock running. Tight end Johnson on a short cross. Marino blitzed, throws. Johnson has it at midfield into Raider territory. A gain of 15. And that will make it 1st and 10 from the Raider 45. Both teams have touchdowns and they're early going. 5:42 clock running, first quarter. In a 7-7 tie. Carter Short flat pass. Far side. Marino throws. Joe dropped it. Jack Squirick with a hit. And the clock is stopped with 5:02 to go. 2nd and 10 coming up for Miami. Nathan and Johnson now in the backfield. Tony Nathan will sweep it to the far side. Hand off from Marino, and Nathan is hit for a gain of 1. 3rd and 9. Rod Martin with the tackle. So 3 wide receivers again. Marino having a good start, 5 of 8 for 103. But the running game is typical mid-80 Miami style. Just nothing. Tight end Johnson on a short cross. Marino under center. Waits, throws. Johnson's got it, and he's going to get the first down. That's a gain of 10. Van McElroy with a tackle. Johnson 2 catches for 25 yards. 1st and 10 for Miami on the Raider 34. And no, they are not within Von Shaman range. Woody Bennett. Off tackle left from the 34. Hand off from Marino. And that's a gain of 3. 2nd and 7. 3:33 to go in the first quarter. Duper on a medium slant. Raiders blitz. Marino sticks with the play call. Raiders do blitz. Marino throws. That's tipped by Mike Haynes. And it didn't go his way. And so there'll be 3rd and 7. Dolphins are 4 for 4 on 3rd down. Third and 7. Duper. Medium slant from the 31. Not in the field goal range. Marino waits. He fires, and that's incomplete. He threw it high. And the Raiders were all over Duper on the nickel. So 4th and 7. And kind of in no man's land here. Cephalo on a short slant. You're not going to punt from here. 2:45 to go. Marino under center. Throws over the middle. And that is incomplete. And the ball goes over on downs. 2:41 to go here in the first quarter. It's the Raiders 7, the Dolphins 7. So Allen, Hawkins in the backfield. Frank, trap right from the 31. Hawkins gets it out to the 35 before Bowser can make the hit. 2nd and 6 for the Raiders. Here's Allen. Pitch to the far side. Allen tries to get around to that defensive end, and he won't do it. It's a gain of 1. A.J. Dewey with the tackle. 3rd and 5. Raiders go 3 wide. Dokie Williams up top. Plunkett gets the call at quarterback. Christensen on a short cross. Nickel blitz coming from Miami. Raiders stick with the play. Christensen has it. First down. And a gain of 9 on the play. Glenn Blackwood with the tackle. Or as Dave Gardner would say, first down. So they convert. They'll stay in that formation. Allen splits out for a short flat pass. He has it over midfield. First down and more inside the 40 to the 38 before Jay Brophy can make the tackle. So 1st and 10 for the Raiders from the Miami 38 as we end near the end of the first quarter. Marcus. Fullback dive, handoff from Plunkett, and Allen gets about 1. We've played 15 minutes here at the Orange Bowl. Miami trying to wrap up number 1 seed overall in the AFC, and the Raiders are trying to get past the Patriots into the wild card game. After 15, it's 7-7. That's not what I wanted to do. Once again, where the heck... Oh. I keep changing my colors around. I don't know where the heck it is. Well, if you joined us late, here's how we got here. Some fireworks early on. Marino, 36 yards to Nat Moore with 11:55 to go to make it 7-0 Miami. And then Jim Plunkett, a 63-yard pass to Malcolm Barnwell, got past the Miami secondary to make it a 7-7 game. Marino, 6-12 for 113. Plunkett, a perfect 4 for 4 for 105. And that's how we got here. So we start the second quarter, 2nd and 9 for the Raiders from the Miami 37. Hawkins, off tackle right. Frank to the 35, hit at the 33 by Bowser, who already has 5 tackles now on the day. They'll stay in that formation. Medium cross to Todd Christensen. Plunkett waits. Christensen was by himself, and he dropped it. Remember, it's pouring here at the Orange Bowl. So out will come Barr for a 50-yard kick. He's got a 50% chance of making this. Ray Guy, the holder. This is to make it 10-7. Barr gets a leg on it, and it's good. So 8 plays, 36 yards, and the Raiders go ahead 10-7. With 14-12 to play on the first half. I fixed that. Miami will return. It'll be Walker at the goal line to the 10, 20, 30, 35-yard line.
Receiving team, 10-yard
But
penalty.
much like whatever it was that you drank on a Saturday night, it's all coming back to you now as William Judson gets called for the hold. So the 35-yard gain is erased, and Miami starts this drive at their own 24. 1st and 10 for the Squishy Fishies. Nathan on a sweep to the far side. He gets around the block over the 25, hit by Alzado at the 28, a gain of 4. So 2nd and 6 for the Dolphins. Miami will run it again. Off tackle right for Nathan from the 28. Nathan gets over the 30. That's close. No, he got it. He needed 6 and got it. So he's going to sit. Woody Bennett comes in the game. Nathan 5 carries for 13 yards. Rod Martin on the tackle. 1st and 10 for Miami on their own 34. 13-17 to go in the half. Duper on a medium cross. Marino to throw it. He waits. Duper was open over midfield, but Marino's pass was high. It'll be 2nd and 10 for Miami. 12:38 to go. The clock is stopped. Medium out to Johnson, the call. Marino rolls around. He goes to his tight end. But that pass was off the mark, and now Marino is 6 of 14 for 113 yards. So 3rd and 10 from the Miami 34. They'll go 3 wide. Carter is in the backfield. And Cephalo, the third receiver. Marino out of the gun for Duper. Nickel blitz for the Raiders. Marino waits, throws to Johnson, and Dan is hit for a gain of 6 before being brought down at the 30, at the 40. So Reggie Roby, we might have the 2 best punters in NFL history on the field. Reggie Roby versus Ray Guy. And the first one to punt will be Roby. Montgomery and Pruitt back to return. Roby on his own 25. And the Raiders will try to return this from inside their 20. It'll be Pruitt at the 17, and he's hit at the 23 for a gain of 6. So the Raiders lead at 10-7, 11:49 to go in the first half. Ball on their own 23. Kenny King in the backfield now with Marcus Allen. Off tackle right for King. Handoff from Plunkett. King across the 25. Hit by Bob Baumhauer. Oh, you funny. You're funny. D. Scott Howard says, I love the reggae music. Yeah, Rastafari. Every little thing gonna be all right. And that is my reggae impression. 2nd and 8 from the 25. Allen in the flat. That's the hope. Near side. Plunkett goes to King instead. Kenny gets over to 30. Gain of 5. It'll be 3rd and 3. So the Miami defense trying to tighten up here with 11 minutes to go. Hawkins back in the ball game. Medium hitch to Malcolm Barnwell. That's the call. Plunkett has time. Barnwell comes back and dropped it. So I'm not sure if that's because of the wet football or what. But 4th and 3, 10:22 to go, and Ray Guy's turn to punt. Walker back from Miami. Guy from his 15. Walker driven back to his 27. And that's a fair catch. 43-yard punt. No return. 10:18 to go in the first half. It's the Raiders 10, the Dolphins 7. So Bennett and Johnson in the backfield. Woody. Off tackle right. Handoff from Marino. Woody is hit at the 30 by Rod Martin for a gain of 3. So Mark Clayton is out. He hurt his knee, so Duper and Moore, the wide receivers. Duper on a medium cross. No audible. Marino waits, throws, and that's incomplete. Jack Squirek is hurt. He's out for the game. Daryl Bide comes in. 3rd down and 7 for Miami. 3 wide receiver set. Carter, the running back. Cephalo at the near side of your screen. Cephalo on a medium fly. Marino under center, rolls right, throws left, and that should have been picked. So Marino has struggled. He's 7 for 17 for 119. And from the Miami 30, Here comes Roby. Reggie from his 15 gets it away. It'll be Pruitt from his 25. He is hit, and the ball is loose, and it is controlled by Miami. So it's a 10-yard return, and then Benson just drilled him, and Lee recovers it. So Miami takes advantage of that. Ball at the Raider 36, 9:20 to go here in the first half. A long slant to Duper. Miami wants a one-play drive. Raiders blitz. Marino throws, and Duper's open, and that's 6. That was pitch and catch all the way, and it's now 13-10 Miami. So a 36-yard touchdown pass, it doesn't get much easier than that. And if you get an old Milwaukee, it doesn't get much better than that. So here we go. Marino, they picked up the blitz. Duper was open at the 15, and that's all she wrote. So Von Schaman converts the extra point. 9:10 to go. I'm just thinking of 3 little words. 9:10 to go, 14-10 Miami. So Williams, Montgomery, and Willis to return for the Raiders. And 1 yard deep, they're going to try it. It'll be Doki Williams to the 10, 20. Smart decision. He's hit at the 32 by Uwe Von Schaman. How about that? The kicker makes the tackle. 9 to go. And the Raiders start from their own 32. Allen and Hawkins in the backfield. Hawkins in the flat. That should be to the far side. And he goes to Barnwell instead. And that's a gain of 7. 2nd and 3 from the LA 39. Allen will sweep to the near side on 2nd down, and he won't get anywhere as Charles Benson stops him for a loss of 4. So 3rd and 7 for the Raiders, 8:47 to go. Doki Williams up top, 3rd receiver. Medium slant to Williams, and Plunkett will call time. Branch on a medium fly. Plunkett goes near side. Branch can't get there. He dropped it. Soul with a big hit. It'll be 4th and 7 for the Raiders. 8:03 to go. Miami now leading 14-10. Hold on 1 second, please. Guy to punt. Walker to return it. And inside the 20, Miami will let it roll. 1 second. .45-yard punt. It rolls dead at the 20. So a good punt for Guy. 1 second. We'll be back. All right, turn it back on. 1st and 10 for the Dolphins on their own 20. Woody Bennett, off tackle right. Hand off from Marino, and Bennett is hit at the 22. 2nd down and 8. So Miami's trying to run the football a few times, 12 times for 30 yards, but not very good. So they're going to try and throw it here. Duper on a medium hitch. Marino going to get picked here, I think, or intercepted. He throws. It is intercepted by the Raiders. Brad Van Pelt. Tackled at the 34. He got it at the 36. That's a gain of 2. And the Raiders take over from the Miami 34. So 1st and 10 for the Raiders on the 34. They trail 14-10. Going to try Branch on a long fly. 1-play drive. Plunkett going to scramble, so it won't be a 1-play drive, but he does get a yard. It'll be 2nd and 9, 6:59 clock running here in the first half. Allen will sweep it near side from the 33. He is drug out of bounds by Bowser after a gain of 3. So 3rd and 6 for the Raiders on the Miami 30. They're going to go on a short cross to Christensen. Miami in a dime blitz. Plunkett stays with the original play. He has time. He doesn't have Christensen, however. But they will try a field goal from here in the heavy rain. 6:18 to go. This would be from 47 yards. So Barr will try this. He's already made one long one, and he's going to make another. So it's a 1-point game. Raiders convert. Good one here at the Orange Bowl. 6:15 to go in that. No, you get down. And the half, as the cat is trying to tear down my TV set. It's 14-13 Miami. And Barr boots it out of the end zone. So 1st and 10, Miami on their own 20. The Raiders get the field goal after the interception. Nathan back in the game. He'll try a sweep to the left side, or the near side, from the 20. He gets to the 24. Darrell Bidd makes the tackle. Second and 6. Johnson. Short cross. Marino throws over the middle. Johnson's got it 40, 45, 50 into Raider territory. That's a 30-yard gain. So 1st and 10 on the Raider 46. 5:20 to go in the first half. Marino not having a good game. 9 of 20 for 185 yards. He does have 2 touchdowns, but has been picked once. Nathan in the flat. Far side, Marino throws. Nathan has it at midfield. 45-40, first down. Cuts around, down the sideline, and Matt Millen will bring him down to the 19. A gain of 27. How you doing, Braves fan? So, Miami responding well. 4.5 to go, and the clock is stopped with the ball on the Raider 19. What a play for Nathan. 1 catch, 27 yards. Off tackle right. Hand off from Marino, and Nathan has stood up for a loss of 1 by Mike Haynes. 2nd and 11. Heavy rain here at the Orange Bowl. Miami has won the AFC East. They are 11-2. A win would make them 12-2 and ahead of Seattle in the race for the top seed in the East. Merry Christmas to you too, my friend. 2nd and 11. Moore on a medium slant. Raiders jam the line. Marino sticks with the play. Marino throws to Moore at the 5. Touchdown, Miami. So for Marino, that's his 3rd of the day. And for Moore, that's his 10th of the year. So Marino now 11 for 22 for 232 yards. Here comes the extra point from Von Schaman, and that's good. So 21-13 Miami with 3:46 to go here in the first half. So it's an 8-point lead. Williams back deep to return. Montgomery and Willis. The upman. It is going to be Williams at the 2. Doki to the 20. He is hit at the 33. That's a gain of 32. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Raiders with 3:32 to go. They're going to throw it on first down. Medium slant to Malcolm Barnwell. Plunkett under center, waits, throws. Barnwell's got it at midfield. William Judson brings him down at the 50-yard line. John went to a college football game, obviously to see the Hurricanes, at the Orange Bowl in the late 80s. Then he went to several Dolphin games at Joe Robbie. The game itself says this game is at Joe Robbie, but Joe Robbie did not open until 87. It clearly is at the Orange Bowl. 1st and 10 for the Raiders right at midfield. Allen. Trap left. That will be to the far side. Marcus over midfield. Brought down by Doug Betters at the 47. Gain of 3. 2nd and 7. So we're going to try a medium slant to Cliff Branch. Plunkett has time. He goes to Branch, and that's incomplete. Paul Langford got a hand on that. 3rd and 7. So the Raiders, 2:14 to go in the half at the Miami 47-yard line. We're not going to do that. Christensen on a short cross. Miami wants to blitz. Plunkett sticks with the call. Goes to Christensen over the middle. Todd down to the 30. Hit at the 29 by Blackwood. Glenn Blackwood, and we've hit the 2-minute warning. The Raiders are driving as Miami leads this one 21-13. Yep. You'll be happy to know, John, that Jack Squirek is hurt in this game. Just thought I'd put that out there for you. Just to, 40 years later to give you some sort of, I feel better. All right, 1st and 10 from the Dolphin 29. Kenny King is in the game. He's with Allen in the backfield. He will sweep it to the near side from the 29-yard line. He gets across the line of scrimmage. Judson brings him down at the 27 for a gain of 2. 2nd and 8, a minute 54 to go. Raiders really in no hurry. Medium slant to Barnwell. And Plunkett is going to get sacked by Charles Benson. 3rd and 11. No timeout for anybody. Barr is in field goal range. Medium out to Barnwell. Plunkett waits, goes up top to Barnwell. 1st down. No touchdown, but they knock him out at the 3-yard line. So Barnwell, 4 catches, 114 yards. So 1st and goal from the Miami 3. 2 tight ends set. Jensen is the other tight end with Christensen. 58 seconds to go. Fullback dive from Marcus Allen. Hand off, and Marcus will score easily, and that's his 12th touchdown of the year. So with 55 seconds to go in the first half, it's the Dolphins 21, the Raiders 19. Here it is again. The Raiders-Redskins Super Bowl is the first one that you remember. Your dad held a Super Bowl party at the house and was, not if you're a Redskin fan, you're not going to be happy with that. So this is to make it a 1-point game. And it's barely good, but barely works. 55 seconds to go in the first half. I have put a return out there for Miami again. 55 seconds to go. 21-20 Miami. And 5 yards deep, they'll down it. All right. 1st and 10. Let's see what Marino wants to do. They've had no luck running the ball. He has gotten a lot of good passing yards. But if Raiders can stop it twice. Nathan in the flat. Let's see if they can get anywhere with it. Nathan dropped it. It's been a bad weather day here in Miami. It'll be 2nd and 10 as soon as I can hit the button. 52 seconds to go. And they'll try Nathan on the draw. Marino will not audible. 52 seconds to go. Hand off to Nathan, and Tony is met by Bid for a loss of 2. And the Raiders call time with 45 seconds to go. 21-20 Miami. They go 3 wide. Cephalo, the 3rd receiver. Moore on a medium out. Marino protected. Goes up top. Moore's got it, and he'll step out of bounds after a gain of 19. All right, 1 second, and I'll be right back with you. So we're going to have a little chat at half. 39 seconds to go. Ball on the Miami 37-yard line. Marino, a medium fly to Cephalo. They're going to blitz. We're going to run the play. Marino gets it away, incomplete. We can do this and I can talk at the same time. So 2nd and 10 for Miami, 34 seconds to go. Marino 12 of 25 for 251. 3 touchdowns and an interception. Plunkett 9 of 14 for 179. Raiders haven't run the ball out all that well either. Okay. So what are we going to run here? 3 wide receiver set. Marino out of the gun. Duper on a medium slant. Marino quickly blitzed. Throws over the middle. Duper's got it. 45-40, 35-30, 20-10. That's a gain of 54. And Marino has thrown for 305 yards in the first half. 13 for 26, 3 scores. And he still hasn't thrown for more than what Eric Dickerson ran for. Dickerson, if you missed it earlier, ran for 332 yards and the Rams' loss to the Saints, which would be an NFL record. I would think that would stand forever. They called timeout from the Raider 9 with 25 seconds to go. Not too shabby, huh? I'm going to try a screen to Nathan from the 9. Marino, Wades, throws. Oh, Rod Martin got a hand on it. 2nd and goal, 20 seconds to go. Short cross to Nat Moore. Marino looking for his 4th touchdown pass of the half. And he will have the ball stripped by Bill Pickell. And Matt Millen will fall on it. And the Raiders take over with 14 seconds to go. Miami just trying to get that needle in there. Dan Johnson with a bad block. And that forced the fumble. It was a high snap. And Marino just never stood a chance. And so Plunkett will take a knee, and Miami will call time. 2nd and 11 with 12 seconds to go. Christensen on a short cross. Plunkett throws incomplete. Blackwood is there. And the weather causing all sorts of oopsies. Allen on a draw, 3rd and 11 from the 12. Allen is hit at the 13, and that will be the end of the first half. But a dandy for you here. Raiders will get the football after the commercial. You and I are going to have a little chat. We'll be back in a moment. Excuse me. So scoring in the second quarter, there was a lot of it. Chris Barr, a 50-yard field goal to make it 10-7 Raiders at the start of the second quarter. Then Marino found Duper for a 36-yard touchdown pass. In fact, he's got 2 36-yard touchdown passes to make it 14-10 Miami. Barr, a 47-yarder for the Raiders to make it 14-13. And then Marino found Nat Moore for 20 yards to make it 21-13. And then Marcus Allen just a moment ago, a 3-yard run to tap an 8-play, 67-yard drive to make it a 1-point game. Marino in the first half has thrown for 305 yards. He's 13 for 27 for 3 scores. Plunkett, 9 of 15 for 179 and 1 score. And both teams cannot run the football. Okay, so here's my quandary. We have 2 weeks of this replay left, and I have really just kind of had enough of arguing with how Action PC Football does some of these things. I am just really just kind of sick of having to make sure that all my special team players are there several times a game, despite the fact that I've set them. I know the computer does that, and I'm tempted just to say we've just gone too far. If this was like the 3rd or 4th week of the season, I would say, nope, we're done with it. But we're at week 14. Next week is Christmas weekend, so we're not going to do a football game next Sunday anyway. We'll do some boxing for Boxing Day because that's the appropriate day to do it. But again, 2 weeks to go, and I figured I would just go down to once a week. But I don't want to run the playoffs using Action PC because I don't think that a team should be at an advantage or a disadvantage because the computer can't figure out how to field a full team. You've seen me go at least 2 or 3 times today into the Miami special teams to make sure that they have all their players there. I know that if there's no long snapper, that's an 8% difference in the field goal. And if there's no holder, and I don't have the option for a holder, that's another 5 or 6%. I don't want to see a team lose a game on a missed field goal or can't get the chance because the computer can't get it right. That just does not seem fair. And for me, it takes away a lot of the enjoyment away from doing these games for you. Because I do like to do stuff for you. So there's a few of you watching in the chat. My thought is that we're just going to take next week off. We'll do baseball games coming out on Tuesday anyway. And then when we get back together again for football, we'll do the last 2 weeks as we have there. Just 1 game a week just to get it done out of the way. And then my thought is to do the playoffs in 2nd and 10. Or I could pick up the season in Stratomatic and we can do it in Strat Football on the computer. So if you think that fair is fair and we just go through it with that, not really what I want to do. So let me know how you would like me to proceed with how we're going to play the postseason, because it's got to be fun. And for me, the challenge of just going back and forth several times a game to make sure everyone is where they're supposed to be just doesn't really seem to add up. And so, thank you very much. And with that, let's go back to the game because we got a good one here. So the Raiders will get the kick. Williams, Montgomery, and Willis as Von Schaman sets up. I thought about Pro Strategy Football, and I can just set up a tournament with that. That's a possibility. 9 yards deep. That's a touchback. And the Raiders will start from their own 20. It'll be Allen and Hawkins in the backfield. Barnwell and Branch the wide receivers. Christensen the tight end. Plunkett the quarterback. Lawrence and Davis the tackles. Hanna and Marsh the guards. And Dalby the center. I think if I went with Pro Strategy Football, the game would play itself and I would just call it. Betters and Benson the defensive ends for Miami. Baumhauer the tackle. Shipp and Bowser the outside linebackers. Brown and Dewey the middle linebackers. Judson and Langford the corners. And the Blackwood brothers are your safeties. Allen, trap right, 1st and 10. And 25, 30s in the secondary. 40, cuts back up the middle, midfield, 40. That is a 39-yard gain for Marcus Allen. And he now has 1,000 yards on the season, 1,033. So what an effort for Marcus Allen. And the Raiders 13 seconds into the third quarter, have it 1st and 10 at the Miami 41. Branch on a long slant. They're going to try it right now. And he is sacked. There's a flag down.
Number 79, 10-yard penalty.
That's a hold on the Raiders, and it's declined. So Jackie Shipp will get credit for the sack. And the Raiders are sent back to their own 49. 2nd and 20. 13:59. Clock stopped here in the second half. Frank Hawkins in the flat. He goes to the far side. Plunkett finds... No! Hawkins dropped it. So 3rd and 20. They go 3 wide. Doki Williams up top with Malcolm Barnwell. Out of the gun is Plunkett. Medium cross to Barnwell. They need 20. And they won't get that as the ball is loose. Charles Benson sacked him. That's his second sack today. And the Raiders will keep the football long enough to punt it away on 4th and 28. Guy with a win behind him will get this inside the 10. Or not. It rolls dead at the 12. 47-yard punt, no return. 13:06. We've crossed the 1 o'clock hour, by the way. I'm Ron Juckett. Welcome to the program. Week 14 action between the Dolphins and the Raiders. The Dolphins have already clinched the AFC East. The Raiders, with the win, would go to 9-5 and overtake the Patriots in the AFC wildcard race. Denver is 9-5. The Raiders are 8-5. The Patriots are 8-6. 1st and 10 on the Miami 12. It'll be Marino, who's thrown for 305 yards at quarterback. Nathan and Johnson, the running backs. Duper and Nat Moore. Mark Clayton is hurt. And Dan Johnson, the tight end. Foster and Giesler, the tackles. Newman and Lee, the guards. And Dwight Stevenson is the center. Nathan. Trap right. Handoff from Marino. Nathan brings it over to the 19 before Mike Haynes can bring him down. It'll be 2nd and 3, a gain of 7. Pete Johnson on a fullback dive. The fullback, and Johnson will get the first. He got 4. 1st and 10. The Dolphins have it their own 23. 12:16 to go in the third quarter. Dan Johnson. Short cross. Marino back to throw. And he'll find Johnson for the first down. It's a gain of 11. Van McElroy with the tackle. Johnson 5 catches for 72 yards. So 1st and 10 for Miami. They're up 21-20. Duper on a medium hitch. Marino rolls around near side. Duper has it at midfield. He now has 136 on the day. Mike Haynes makes a tackle. That's a gain of 18. And they're in Raider territory at the 48. So Marino cruising towards a 500-yard game at least. 1st and 10. Trap right. Woody Bennett. Flag is down. Bennett moves at 3.
Offsides. Defense. Number 71.
But Bill Patel is
5-yard
offside.
penalty.
And so the Dolphins get 5. 1st and 5 for Miami at the Raider 43. Duper on a medium out. Raiders try to blitz. Marino gets rid of it. Howie Long made the hit on Marino, but the arm was already going forward. 2nd and 5. Joe Carter. Off tackle right, the call. Handoff from Marino, and Carter stood up for a loss of 1 by Mike Davis. So the Dolphin running game has been about as productive as a teenage boy on a Saturday morning. He hasn't been. 3rd and 6. Dan Johnson, short slant. Marino back, has time. He's got Johnson, who dropped it. So the rain causing all sorts of dropsies, and Miami from the Raider 44 will punt. Reggie Roby will try a sideline punt. Coffin corner will go into the end zone, and so the Raiders will take over. 9:25 to go, third quarter. From their own 20, 21-20 Dolphins. Christensen. Medium slant. Plunkett to throw it. Christensen works himself open. He is open. 40, 45, 50, 40. He is hit at the 34 for a gain of 46. That's his longest catch of the year. And the Raiders, with 9:14 to go in the third, have it 1st and 10 of the Dolphin 34. Marcus Allen will sweep it near side. Allen hit at the 32 by Charles Benson. So Marcus, 11 runs for 55 yards. 2nd and 8 from the Dolphin 32. Fishies lead it by 1, 21-20. Hawkins will try an off tackle right. Can he get a block? No. Gain of 2. Lyle Blackwood on the tackle, his 2nd. 3rd down and 6. So Doki Williams comes in the game as the 3rd receiver. Allen in the flat is the call. Marcus works up top, and Plunkett is nailed by Baumhauer. 5th time a day that Plunkett's been sacked. That's a loss of 5. Now, from 52, they're going to bring out Barr. Chris Barr, he's got a 40% chance here. Ray Guy to hold. From 50 some odd, and it's blocked. It is blocked by A.J. Dewey. Brophy comes up with it, and Miami starts at their own 46. Here it is again. Barr just shakes his head. Marino, 1st and 10. Moore on a long hitch. Raiders blitz. Marino finds Nathan over midfield. Hit by Millen for a gain of 8. 2nd and 2 for the Dolphins on the Raider 46. 6.5 to go. Nathan just plunged it up the middle. And he won't... Oh, he got it. He got the Dave Gardner measurement and got the first down. So Nathan, 10 carries for 23 yards. 5.5 to go here, and 5:50 to go in the third. Dolphins nursing a 1-point lead. Duper. Short slant from the 44. Marino back to throw. He throws it. He was hit as he threw. Found Duper. Howie Long with a hurry. And Haynes hit him. Haynes hit Duper, so 2nd and 10. Woody Bennett will sweep it far side from the 44. 2nd and 10. Bennett gets nothing. Rod Martin with the tackle. Miami has tried in vain to run the football. 21 times for 39 yards. And so Cefalo comes out with Duper and Moore. Nathan in the backfield. Moore on a medium slant. Marino goes over the middle, and that is A drop by Nat Moore, and so Marino falls to 16 for 34. They say he's off, but how can you possibly be off when you've thrown for 342 yards? Roby will try a coffin corner kick here. And that's a dandy. In fact, that will roll out of bounds at the 4-yard line. 4:15 to go in the third. It's 21-20 Miami. Branch on the medium slant from the 4. Plunkett rolls. Branch has got it first down. A gain of 20. Paul Langford with the tackle. 1st and 10 for the Raiders. 4:08 to go. Allen, trap right. Hand off from Plunkett. Allen moves the line 4 before Charles Bowser can make his 8th tackle. So Allen, 12 carries, 59 yards. Now Hawkins. Off tackle right, hand off to Hawkins. Frank over to 30, gets a gain of 5, 3rd and 1. So 2:42 to go here in the third. A 1-point game. After all that scoring in the first 2 quarters, these two teams have been quiet here so far in the third. Allen. Trap right, the call. Hand off. Allen will get the first down. It's a gain of 2. And it will be 2 minutes to go. 1st and 10 from the Raider 35. Going to throw it on 1st down. Short cross to Todd Christensen. Plunkett looks. Christensen ripped it out of the hands of Glenn Blackwood. It's a gain of 10 for the 1st down. Christensen 4 catches for 83 yards. So 1st and 10 from the LA 45. Barnwell on a medium out. Plunkett has all day, and Barnwell dropped it. That's his 2nd drop today. The weather just kind of creating havoc with everything. Kenny King in the backfield with Marcus Allen. Allen will sweep to the far side on 2nd and 10, 39 seconds to go. He is ridden out of bounds by Lyle Blackwood after a gain of 5. 32 seconds to go, ball at midfield. Cliff Branch on a medium slant. Plunkett to throw. He waits, and Branch dropped it for the 2nd time today. And today's game is brought to you by Butterfinger, because it seems that all the wide receivers today have Butterfingers. Go grab yourself a Butterfinger. 4th and 5, ball at midfield. Guy wants to pin him deep. Walker back to return. And Guy nails that one to Fort Lauderdale. 20 seconds to go in the 3rd quarter. Ugh. First and 10 for Marino and company. They lead by 1, 21-20. Moore on a medium slant. Marino back to throw. He's got Moore at the 35. Moore is hit at the 37. He's made 5 catches today, has Moore for 101 yards and 2 touchdowns. And we have played 3 quarters. A scoreless third here at the Orange Bowl, but Miami leads the Raiders 21-20. We'll be back. So no scoring in the third quarter. Miami has 392 net yards to the Raiders 309. Marino has thrown for 359 yards. Plunkett has thrown for 255. First downs 19-13 in favor of the Dolphins. We start the fourth quarter. Miami has it 1st and 10 on their own 37. Tony Nathan, off tackle right. Miami trying to run it once in a while, and that doesn't work at all. Rod Martin got off the line and tackled Nathan for a 1-yard loss. So 2nd and 11. Mark Duper, 4 catches for 136. Marino threw for 305 yards in the first half. Johnson. Short slant. 2nd and 11 from the 36. Marino. Can't find Johnson. McElroy got there and Johnson dropped it for the second time today. Does it say how many times they've dropped it? Both teams have dropped 7 passes on the afternoon. Third and 11. 3 wide receivers. Cephalo comes in. Medium cross to Knapmore. Marino under center, has time. He throws, and Knapmore dropped another one. So that's 8 drop passes for the Dolphins, and they'll have to punt. Roby actually going to get a chance to air this one out. Wind is behind him. Stands on his 21. Booms it to Montgomery, and Cleo will make the fair catch at the 29. So a short punt, 35 yards. And the Raiders, who trail by 1, take over with 14:07 to go. Frank Hawkins, trap left on 1st and 10. Handoff from Plunkett. Hawkins moves the ball 4 before Doug Betters can make the tackle. 2nd and 6. 14:03 to go, regulation time here on a Sunday. Hopefully your holiday season is going the way you want it to go. Christensen on a medium hitch. Plunkett waits, throws. Christensen has it at midfield. It's a gain of 16. 1st and 10. They'll spot it at the Raider 49. And don't forget, anytime the ball is on the 49-yard line, oh, my darling Clementine, go grab a cold bottle of Clementine beer. Oh, my darling, oh, my darling, oh, my darling Clementine. You were lost and gone forever. Now I drink you, Clementine. That's a bad jingle. Marcus Allen will sweep it to the far side on 1st and 10. Marcus over midfield, 45-40. 35, he is hit at the 31 by Glenn Blackwood. And Marcus Allen, 15 carries, 86 yards. 1st and 10 for the Raiders on the Miami 31. In the pouring rain here at the Orange Bowl. 12:39, clock running. And the Raiders have run it for 109 yards. Hawkins off tackle right on 1st down. Handoff from Plunkett. Frank gets it to the 26. Charles Bowser has 10 tackles today. 2nd and 5 for the Raiders. Kenny King comes in. Trap left for King. Kenny gets around 1, but A.J. Dewey brings him down for a gain of 2. So it'll be third down and a short 3 for the Raiders from the Dolphin 24. Raiders going into the wind here. Barnwell on a medium slant. Plunkett under center. Waits, throws. Barnwell's open at the 5. Touchdown, Raiders. Malcolm Barnwell gives the Raiders a lead. It's 5 catches for 138 and 2 touchdowns. Here it is again. 6 plays, 71 yards. And here's Barr with the extra point. It's good. So 10:34 to go. And the Raiders now take the lead, 27-21. Hey, it didn't make me... You got all 3 returners from Miami. Walker, Kozlowski, and Heflin. And they're going to return it 1 yard deep. It'll be Walker to the 10. And that was a bad decision as Brad Van Pelt brings him down at the 11. Fulton Walker with a 12-yard return. Fulton Walker, if Miami goes to the Super Bowl, had a big play to start the game that no one remembers because San Francisco blew them out. 1st and 10 for the Dolphins. They're on their own 11. Plenty of time. Nathan will sweep it to the right on 1st and 10. And Tony to the 15, 20, first down, breaks through, and he is hit by Rod Martin, but not before he gains 19 in the process. So 1st and 10, Miami on their own 30. Moore on a medium out. Marino blitzed, goes up top. No, sir. Lester Hayes, stick him and all, touched the pass, but couldn't come down with it. And Marino is now 17 for 38 for 359. 2nd and 10. Carter, off tackle right. Hand off from Marino. Joe Carter is stood up for a loss of 1 by Rod Martin. And so Carter has touched it 3 times today and has gotten nothing out of it. So 3rd and 11 from the Miami 29. Duper, Moore, and Cephalo with Nathan in the backfield. Fly pattern to Cephalo. Miami. Marino, quick throw. Cephalo dropped it. That's 10 drop passes from Miami. Even Homer and Bart Simpson are tired of the Butterfinger routine in this one. So Roby will punt. 8:54 to go. Roby will punt it deep. That should be Montgomery. It is. Oh, Pruitt, rather. 30. He's hit at the 53-yard punt and a return of 13. So Greg Pruitt makes the return. 1st and 10 for the Raiders. 8:50 to go. And they can take some time off the clock here. Trap left from Hawkins. And Frank is stood up for no gain by A.J. Dewey. 8:45 to go. Miami, especially in this era, is such a one-dimensional team that they really have to throw it. And so to have 10 drop passes, it's not like Marino has covered him. So, well, Marino's 17 of 39. You take out the drop passes, that turns to 17 of 29. And God knows how many yards he would have had. He's thrown for 359. Allen will sweep it near side. Hand off from Plunkett. Allen gets behind his guards, and that's a gain of 2, 3rd and 8. From the Raider 33. Christensen on a medium cross. Plunkett. Flag is down, complete to Hawkins. Frank won't get it, gain of 5.
Offsetting penalties. Repeat.
But it's a Bobby Ewing play. It just didn't happen. That season just did not happen. So 3rd and 8 again. 7:21 to go in the football game. Branch on a medium slant. Plunkett rolls. He finds Hawkins, and that's a gain of 6. And Plunkett is now over 300 yards on the game himself. 15-24, 2 scores and no interceptions. So 4th and 2. The Raiders are in no hurry. Ray Guy to punt. Miami will try to return this. Walker to the 20, 30, and he's brought down at the 32. 44-yard punt, 15-yard return. 6:34 to go. Miami needs a touchdown. Woody Bennett. Off tackle right for Woody. Handoff from Marino. Woody hit at the 35, a gain of 4. The Dolphins have 413 net yards in this one. Moore. Medium cross on 2nd and 6. Marino back to throw it. And Moore will hang on to this one. First down. Injury is Ronnie Lee, the right guard. And Chef Tays, Lauren's brother, wink wink, is now the right guard. 1st and 10, 5:46 more now. 6 catches for 119. Carter. Pitch to the near side. And Carter gets to the 45 and is run out of bounds by Rod Martin. His 10th tackle for a gain of 4. So 5:39 to go. 2nd and 6. Duper. Short slant to Duper. Marino works around traffic, finds Duper. No.
Pass interference. Defense. Number 37.
Hayes got a little too personal there with Nat Moore. And Moore got the flag and a 10-yard penalty. 5:33 to go. 27-21 Raiders. Dolphins have won the East. They are 11-2. A win today makes them 12-2. Carter. Trap left. Nickel blitz for the Raiders is the call, we think. Carter makes the right decision, gets a gain of 8. And there's 5:22 to go. Clock running and ball on the 24. Woody Bennett, short flat pass. Marino near sideline. Bennett's got it, and Bennett will get across the 21st down. He's hit by Jeff Barnes at the 11, a gain of 13. So Marino now, who threw for 300 in the first half, is now at 390. 4:42. Clock, not the Raiders' friend at this point. Dolphins have it 1st and 10 at the Raider 11. Nathan. Off tackle right, handoff from Marino. Nathan stood up by Matt Millen for no gain. So 4:01 to go. 2nd and 10. Pete Johnson. They're trying to run a draw here. Handoff from Marino, and Johnson gets to the 10 and scores! Johnson got the big block. Dwight Stevenson, the center, just ripped it open, and Pete Johnson, who has the speed of molasses, gets through, and Miami has tied the game at 27. 3:11 to go. Here it is again. You see the block by Stevenson, and Johnson just kept rumbling. So what a play. The Dolphins, who've not been able to run all day, get the tying score on a run. Von Schaman gives them the lead. How about that? 3:11 to go. It's the Dolphins 28, the Raiders 27. Williams, Montgomery, and Willis. It'll be Willis at the goal line. He is hit at the 21 by Blackwood. And the Raiders trail by 1, but they have all 3 timeouts, and the clock is now their friend. Hawkins, short, flat, top of your screen. Plunkett rolls, throws. Hawkins dropped it. So Plunkett is 15 to 25 for 301. 3:03 to go, 2nd and 10. Allen will sweep up top. Hand off from Plunkett. Allen ridden out of bounds for a gain of 3 by Doug Betters. 3rd and 7. 2:56, clock stopped. Christensen on a short slant. Miami going zone blitz. Plunkett can't find Christensen. A terrible throw, and you're going to have to punt it. You're not going to give it to him on your own 24. So Ray Guy needs to hang this one and send it to Tampa. Guy from his 9. Taken by Walker at the 34. He is hit at the 45 for a gain of 10, 41-yard punt. So 2:47, Miami, they can't rest on their laurels now. Short slant to Dan Johnson. Marino goes to Moore instead, and that's a gain of 9. So Moore, a season-high 7 catches and 128 yards. And 2 scores. 2:41 to go. It'll be 2nd and 1 for the Dolphins with the clock running. Raiders have all 3 timeouts in a 1-point game. Trap left for Nathan. Hand off from Marino, and that is a first down. That's a gain of 3, and Miami will take it to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes to go at the Orange Bowl, an absolute monsoon. It's Miami 28, the Raiders 27. 1st and 10. Nathan in the flat is the call. Marino waits, finds Nathan. Nathan, does he have a seam? 40. And he gets the first down. And with that, Marino goes over 400 yards. He is 21 for 43. And that goes with the 10 drop passes at least for 409 yards and 3 scores. And the Raiders burn a timeout. They are certainly not in Von Schaman range yet. Bennett sweeps to the left side. That's the near side for you and me. Flag is down, and that is a gain of 2.
Personal foul. Defense.
Oh, the Raiders get stupid. Howie Long got stupid and grabbed the face mask. So a 2-yard gain turns into a 15-yard personal foul. So the Dolphins have it at the Raiders 16 with 1:45 to go. Clock is stopped. The Raiders didn't have to burn a timeout, but they didn't want to give up that many yards. Trap right to Bennett. And the 16, and Woody gets it to the 11. And the Raiders can stop it once. 2nd and 5 for Miami. Carter on a dive play. And Carter will get 3. It's 3rd and 2. The Raiders will let the clock run. Miami will slow it down. Raiders could win on a touchdown, by the way, even if Miami doesn't. But it's a slow down play here. Duper on a short cross in the end zone. Marino, no. And so with 46 seconds to go, they trot out Von Schaman. Really, he has a 60% chance from 25 yards. They're all there, so he really does. He's got a 60% chance from 25 yards. His long for the year, by the way, 37. Well, 46 seconds to go. This is to force the Raiders to make a touchdown. Although if they miss, they start from their 20, I think, at this point, right?
False start. Offense. 5-yard
That's
penalty.
not going to help. Giesler moved early. And the ball is moved to the Raider 13. So Strock will hold. Von Schaman trying to make the Raiders at least earn this with 46 seconds and 1 timeout. Von Schaman. It's good. He hit it. 8 plays, 42 yards. And he won't be on the front page of the Miami Herald for the wrong reasons. 41 seconds to go. Raiders will have the football. They trail 31-27. Williams, Montgomery, and Willis to return this. It'll be Williams at the 13, and he falls down not like a weeble wobble at the 18. So Plunkett can stop at once. They go 4 wide. No setback. Barnwell, Branch, Dokie Williams, Cleo Montgomery, and Todd Christensen. And Jim Plunkett is feeling like Eric Carmen. He's all by himself in the backfield. Barnwell on a long slant. Plunkett has time. He goes to Dokie Williams, and that's a gain of 8. That won't get him anywhere. They got to go hurry up. Ball at the Raider 26, 2nd and 2. Barnwell on a long slant. Plunkett throws. Barnwell's got it. Barnwell over midfield. And Malcolm Barnwell is now a 1,000-yard receiver in 1984. 6 catches, 165 yards. And the Raiders call time with 11 seconds to go. They have 2 snaps. Ball at the Miami 47. Plunkett 17 of 28 for 336. Branch on a medium out. This has got to be quick. Plunkett near side. No, Branch dropped it for the 3rd time today. They might have 2 bites on this if they hurry. Same play. Barnwell this time. 8 seconds to go. Plunkett taking much too long, and that's dropped. And there's 5 seconds to go. Dokie Williams dropped a pass. Well, here comes the combo. Everybody going downfield on the bomb. 5 seconds left. Last play of the game. Plunkett. Time is out. He throws. He's looking. And guess what? Dropped. And that's the ball game. So Miami will survive. They pull a Gloria Gaynor, and they have the best record in the NFL, 12-2. We had 20 drop passes in this game. Does that seem high to you, gang? Miami 499 net yards, the Raiders 426. Scoring in the 4th quarter, the Raiders pulled ahead on a 24-yard pass from Plunkett to Barnwell. And then Pete Johnson, of all people, 11-yard run to make it a 1-point Miami lead. And Von Schaman put the cherry on the sundae with a 30-yard field goal with 41 seconds to go. Dolphins 499 net yards. The Raiders 426. First downs 27-17 for Miami. And Dan Marino gets our player of the game, 21 for 44, for 409 yards and 3 scores. All right, we'll have a variety of different things for you next week, including the unboxing of baseball. And we'll take the baseball game out for a spin. We'll have some boxing for you. If we don't see you before the holiday, Merry Christmas to you. Hope everything is well for you and your family. We'll be with you at least 3 times next week. And we'll have something for you on Sunday. Maybe even something for you Christmas Eve or Christmas night, depending on how things go. I'm Ron Juckett. Best of the season to you. We'll talk to you soon. So long, everybody.